There'll be people that'll go up, the geniuses that'll go up to Mike McFarlane, and he's the producer and director of Full Metal Alchemist. He played Master Roshi in Dragon Ball Z, and he's a really big Funimation, player. And he's very much for his company, he loves what he does. And there'll be people who come up asking him to sign stuff that's Full Metal Alchemist with a button that says, beep, Funimation. I'm like, why would I sign that for you and you're holding a Funimation title? What is wrong with you? I don't even know. But I've also had some fans that have gotten mad at me for signing things that I wasn't in, but I told them I wasn't in it, but then they didn't listen. Because I'm in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I'm not in Full Metal Alchemist. I'm in the OVA, I'm not in Full Metal Alchemist. And people will bring up Full Metal Alchemist, and although you do know that I'm in Brotherhood and I'm in the OVA, but I am not in this series. You know that, right? And I did that with this one girl, and it was her and her friend. And I thought her friend could hear me say that. They both had the books, the really pretty manga books, the big, huge ones. And, I was like, I'll sign this, but I'm not in this. You do know that, right? Yeah, I know that, it's okay, because you're in the Brotherhood, and, I don't mind. But her friend didn't hear me, and I signed her thing, and she's like, wait, you're not in this? She started crying. And I was like, oh my gosh, what do I do? She's crying and I feel awful. I'm sorry I signed your artwork. It was really sad. I felt horrible afterwards. I was like, this is really strange and I don't know what to do now. Or it's kind of just weird when people cry in general, because it's just like, somebody comes up and like, oh my god, I've been waiting to meet you, and they start crying. It's like, oh my god, I'm gonna get a hug. Stop crying. Because I'm just one of those weird people, I don't know how to handle it, that kind of reaction, you know what I mean? I'm just like, I was raised with guys, so people cry, I'm like, I'm gonna leave. I don't know what to do, I can't handle that, I don't go to funerals, I can't do it, but yeah, actually, what's crazy is everybody's like, no, have you ever had crazy stuff with fans, blah, 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 honestly, no, and I've mostly never had anything but really awesome, cool people. And honestly, most anime fans are not what they say. They're mostly normal, really cool, honestly, just genuinely awesome geekiness, and I love it, But then every now and then you'll get one bad apple, and that's all you ever hear about, because that's all everyone wants to hear about. They go to the cons, and they want to hear about the bad fan, or they want to hear about the stalker fan. They don't want to hear that, I've met millions of really awesome people and 3 people who suck, So but for every bad fan or whatever, there's a million that are awesome. So, and there's no lack of awesomeness in the anime culture. So, for every person that wants to talk crap about dubs, there's 5 other people that are like, shut up, stop talking to Brittany like that. It's like, yes. But, yeah, so I don't know. I really like doing this. I really hope that it holds out and, no more companies, go under or anything like that. I'm hoping. Because I went into work one day, man, and it was like, wow, okay, the place is closing down. Okay, this sucks. I'm really hoping that, everything picks up and people, start, I hope that the business thrives. I really do. And, they need it in Japan too, and more than ever now. They really need, the business. They need the economy. They're gonna need that. So I'm just hoping that all the fans, stick up and buy some stuff, They need to buy some stuff, because right now they need you to buy it. Downloading it is not going to help them. They need money. Yeah, I know a lot of people, and that's their main, argument is, I understand, it's so unaffordable. I know that. But that's why. I mean, there's a reason. The reason why it costs so much is because nobody buys it. It's like, if you have to sell 50 DVDs, and you're selling them at $10 a pop, and everybody's buying them, that's great, you're gonna sell them. But if nobody's buying them and you still have to make the same amount of money to pay the same bills, you have to start paying $20 for it. It's that principle. If nobody buys it, you got to charge a lot for it. So if we all got together as a group of fans and just started buying it, it would get cheaper. It would work its way out. I hope that we can get enough support to keep this going, because it's in trouble. Everybody knows that it's not been good. So, because I don't want this to die. I love it. It's not just my job that I love. I kind of just love anime. I love the culture. I love all the people. And there's so many people who meet their wives, meet their best friends, meet their husbands at these things. just like a joint of really people that just all share the same interest, and it's a great thing. I don't want that to go away, you know? Yes.
Question. What was it like working with Stein's voice actor?
Awesome. I thought he was great. You know, like a lot of it, I think it depended on if he was recorded or not before me, but oh my gosh, the clicky thing was the greatest. You know, I'm not gonna lie though, I think my favorite in the whole series isn't, besides Black Star, because I'm partial, is Excalibur, dude. He was hilarious. He was, okay, we would just have to listen to him, because he was so ridiculous, you know what I mean? Like, I guess it was a Golden Monday. No, it was definitely a Tuesday. Perhaps it was a Wednesday. I was like, oh my God, you're so annoying. And he was really fun, like, lame. Marco Stein was awesome though. He was just he was just a bad beep, you know, like a bad mother beep. So I just thought he was cool. I don't know. He was awesome. I actually know the guy, so, you know, it was just like, it's close to him. He was perfectly casted, I think, in my opinion. So I actually really loved all the casting. I thought it was awesome. Like, Patty and Liz, good casting on the voices. Like, that, you know, Liz was a little bit more bratty, and then, you know, Patty's just so like, I'm retarded, you know, so it's perfect. I loved it. Absolutely. Yeah, they were fun to work with. They're all fun to meet. Micah that was his first name, who played Soul. He was, I think actually he originally started in the fandubbing community or something like that. I don't know, that's from what I hear, but yeah, that was his first name. That was a huge project for him. And he played the lead, he played Soul. And he did a great job. And everybody was like, who is that? You know, is that Johnny Vaj? Is that, and nobody could figure out who it was. He has a really cool voice. He did a good job, man. A really good job. So, any more cues for my aims?
You said you like the fandom as well, not just being part of the industry. You cosplay, you like, how many groups is that?
I am getting, well, the thing is that I don't sew, and I'm broke, because I'm an actor. Yeah, my TV's black and white. Because I got it at Goodwill, but it was only $30. But, yeah, I actually am getting a costume made for IkiCon in 2012. I'm really excited about it. Huh?
You gotta wait a year?
I have to wait a year for them to make it. Yeah. I don't know, they're going to surprise me. So I don't think I'm actually going to be a character that I'm playing. I think I'm just going to be some character. But they won their cosplay contest there and did a really good Inuyasha, so we will see. But yeah, I've always been of the mentality that if you make me a costume, I have no issue wearing it. I would love to. But I can't make costumes, and I don't have the money to buy them. So, you know, it kind of goes with that. But, yeah, I would definitely wear them. I think that's fun. I love watching it all, you know, looking at all the costumes. People do really good jobs, and sometimes it's just, how did you do that? Like, you spent so much time on it. That's beautiful. And, you know, every now and then, you know, I walk through and I'm like, Blaster! You know, like, oh my God. I get really excited about a lot of cosplays. And sometimes you can't say anything because they don't know that you're in that show yet. So it hasn't been released. So like, Mermaid Melody Pitchy Pitchy Pitch was on for, we recorded it for 3 years. And it was not released until the 5th. Like 5 years, but yeah. So every single time I saw people dressed like that, I really wanted to go take a picture with Hannon, but then it was like, wait, are you a voice actor? Don't you work for ADV? Like, it would have been very easy to go, okay, ADV has it, and Britteny Karbowski plays Hannon Hojo, you know? So, like, a lot of times it sucks because you really want to... Chris Ayers is good at that because sometimes he'll just be like, no, I just want a picture of you, I just want my scrap thing. But, like, somehow he gets away with it, but I guess if I get really excited about it, everybody just knows. So, I have to try to not give it away. But, I don't know, I don't think cosplay is my favorite part. I really just think that the family is my favorite part about cons. Is that everybody's they're a family. You know, there's a couple rowdy kids that like to, you know, hide in the elevators and lock people up and stuff like that. But other than that, man, there's, you know, they do. I got locked in an elevator with a rowdy kid before. It was crazy. Well, I guess the elevator got stuck, not really locked, but yeah. Well, this kid was playing with all the buttons and like acting like he was the elevator yeah, the bellman, act like a bellman, you know, and I was like, oh, that's cute. But then he was like pushing all the buttons every time, and he jammed up the elevator, and then we got stuck in there. And he had a ball, and he kept throwing it up against the wall, and I was like bouncing around the whole thing. I was like, ah! You know, so it was really scary. It was kind of weird. But other than that, yeah, I was just like, you locked me in the elevator, and you keep throwing a ball at my face, and I'm kind of scared. But I don't know. I like the family part. I like that, really, honestly, I know, okay, a lot of my friends have met their husbands and wives here because it's just someone else who shares their interests and loves and passions, and I just don't want the community to go away, you know? I think that's really what it all boils down to, you know? You can think you're not hurting it really by, you know, downloading stuff for free or whatever, but in the end, all you're going to lose is your family, your community.